Hey guys, what's up? Happy Saturday! I am off the truck project for the rest of the weekend. I got too tired. You guys can tell I've been getting some sun. You can tell I wore a sports bra the whole time I worked on that. Yeah, it's still on. Apparently, it's white. So, today we are doing a couple things. Didn't you guys see what came in the mail? Can you see it? You see it? It's right behind me. Bug. There's a bug bothering me. Anyway. Oh my God, I'm so excited. These are JDM lowering springs. Got a very good deal on them on eBay. FedEx pulled up, guys, and I just ravaged the poor man. I was like, do you got car parts? Do you got car parts? Because I've ordered some car parts. I was like, do you have car parts? And he was like, I don't know. And he was looking at the box, and he looked all weird, and he handed it to me. I was like, I bet it's eBay. I was so excited. So, eBay, guys, seriously, they might be cheap lowering springs, but you know what? Everything else I've ordered off eBay has worked. So criticize my cheap parts if you want. I don't have $2,000 for a coilover kit. It's a 2 to 4 inch drop, and I want to have a weekend to do this. It won't be this weekend. I don't want to start on this, guys. Here's the thing. The Honda's never been pulled apart. Now, I remember with my ex doing the Eclipse springs, what a bitch, guys. You've got to take off, and I do believe I've got to take the axle out of the middle, the axle nut, and the wheel assembly. The brake assembly will have to come out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, all that will have to come off. The lower control arm will have to come off. The upper control arm will have to come off. The tie rod ends. All that stuff is going to have to come off. Now, when you get into doing that and you got an old car, like when we worked on the Eclipse, we found out that a lot of that was bad. We had to replace a bunch of parts. Some of the bolts wouldn't come off. My ex actually cut bolts off. We heated them up with a torch to get them to come out. So I'm going to run into a lot of problems with this. I guarantee it. I just want to be ready to run into problems because I think I might. Because it's old. I doubt any of this has ever been changed. I haven't even changed brakes yet, guys. So, good thing I'm doing some jobs right now. I'm going to make some money. I'm going to go ahead and get some new brakes for it. I don't think we put new brakes on it. I don't know. I'm going to check them first. I'll take everything apart and check them first. I'm going to get some PB Blaster. I need an impact wrench. You think that the axle nut is going to come out without an impact wrench? You're dreaming. You think half the bolts on the control arms are going to come off without some PB Blaster and some muscle behind it? You're dreaming. So I'm not going to touch it until I have a whole weekend to work on it. It won't be next weekend. Next weekend I've got the truck project. I got to finish painting that. The people have already paid me some of the money, which I ordered car parts. I'm so happy. I'm so excited about the car parts. Anyway, let me show you guys the project today. No paint, no body work. I do not want to do any. I've done so much on the pickup truck that I'm done with that for just a second. Let me show you guys what I'm doing today. You guess what I'm doing today? I ever told you guys that I have a bad oil leak on this Honda? Not sure what it is, but I do know that I bet the valve cover gasket and seals have never been changed on this poor old girl. So that's what we're going to do today. I went to O'Reilly's and I got that kit. And I told him it better be right, because if it's not, and I have to drive the Eclipse up there, and it dies in the street, I'm kicking someone's ass. So, I'm hoping this is pretty simple, guys. I'm letting the engine cool. I hot rod this thing. It's so hot right now. I pulled a spark plug wires off there, and I may mark them just to make sure they're marked. Kind of, sort of. I can remark them. I love this green paint can I got. It does not match the car at all because the guy I ordered it from on eBay is retarded. If he thinks that this is neon green, this is teal. This is not neon green. So anyway, I use it for marking stuff because it does work like that. That has a 1 on it. You can barely see it. That has a 2. Not only am I going to clean up the valve cover gaskets and put a new one on there and put some new seals in there, I am also going to have the valve cover off, so guess what I'm going to do? Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm so excited today. I get to just to be home and have a break from that truck because it's killing me. I just need a break from it. Should have a brand new can of this, guys. And I do. Whole full can, haven't even used it. Do you guys remember what I sprayed underneath the hood with? Little green squares. Duplicolor. Love Duplicolor. I know I've done my praise on Duplicolor. Their cans for aerosol are a lot better than Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum comes out of the can too fast, sprays out, runs, like it's just horrible. It's something to do with the tip, the spray nozzle. Something wrong with Rust-Oleum. So the only place you get Duplicolor anymore is O'Reilly's. I'm not the biggest fan of O'Reilly's, but on my side of town there is no AutoZone. So I go to O'Reilly's. There's two on either side of me right down the street. Okay, so I'll get the plugs and wires marked here. I need to order new plugs and wires for it, but I haven't yet. I was thinking about taking the heat shield off and painting it. I'm definitely going to clean up and paint the valve cover. I'm very excited about that. I don't know how I want to do it yet because there's a Honda sign in the middle of it. Could do the Honda sign green and do the valve cover black, maybe. That might be easier. Or do the valve cover green and do the Honda sign black. We'll see. But anyway, give me a couple weekends, guys, a couple weeks. Got stuff going on right now. My birthday's coming up at the end of the month. Birthday presents are already coming in the mail. I'm buying me Honda and Mitsubishi parts. I don't know what I'm ordering for the Eclipse yet. I'm going to get the struts changed on it, and I'm going to get the control arms changed on the front because they're popping. They're bad. And then from there, I could probably get my other racing harness, my racing steering wheel. I'm going to go ahead and pull that, get rid of that airbag. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So no body work today. We're going to do some mechanic work. Well, that will be body work. I'm going to have to sand the valve cover and paint it, but it'll be fun. I got my guns all set up for my paint job next weekend that I got to finish. Actually got the gauge and the filter on it that my friend bought me. I couldn't figure out how to set this up, guys. My neighbor helped me with it. We figured it out. So I've got them all set up, and the one that don't have the gauge on it, they have these filters on them at least for the primer and stuff. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to see if my engine's cool enough. Start pulling off the valve cover. I think I'll go research this because I haven't worked on the Honda yet and make sure there's no torque specs or anything to putting this back on. And if there is, you know, the man next door has everything. So I'll just go borrow a torque wrench from him. So, all right, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.